Our children right now, they're acting very entitled. And as you know about my story, and the story of ViSalus, and the story of our founders, and the story of our leaders, and our ambassadors, entitlement is not a word allowed in our vocabulary and our family. Because our family, we're about excellence. We're about integrity. We're about change. We're about raising each other up when we're down. We're about helping each other through obstacles. We're about something different than the face of greed of corporate America. So in this family, we go to war against corporate America. We don't sit on our butts. We take action. Because we stand for something different. We don't sit for something different. Now, I believe the injustice exists that they're speaking of. Don't get me wrong. I'm just calling to arms and to war, but not arms of weaponry, arms of mentality, arms of education. There is an inequality in America and all across the land, and it does exist with those of us who have the 1% of all the wealth. And the inequality is this. It is education, it is role model, it is mentorship, it's fathership. Why? Because 1 out of every 3 young men out there lacks a father. And I know many women in this room here know somehow, some way in our society, we made it okay for fathers to abandon their sons.
That's right.
And that ain't okay. Some of us and our family will be called to lead others. Some of us will be called to lead more sons than we have, and many of the leaders in this room here have many, many family members that they proudly adopted and helped lead. And the stories you've heard here all day long are simply stories of our family. And many of you are brand new to it and know this. Your story will be told on this stage because that's what our family stands for. Should you decide to take action, should you decide that you want the opportunity that you've heard here all day long. Now, I want to read to you something very personal because a lot of times they challenge what we stand for as a family. And we don't listen to the naysayers. But I'm going to read you something that I just wrote to my son, because the face of greed is around us, and I'll die for this cause. And so if he doesn't get to ever hear me have the pleasure to read this message to him directly, well, I entrust my family to make sure he gets the memo. Dear Reagan, I hope to read you this one day. But if I don't get the chance, know that there's no chance in life, son. That you are going to be a man of disadvantages. They're going to tell you things. They're going to manipulate you. They're going to brainwash you. You will meet the face of greed more so than other sons because of me and our cause. And what our family is into. Don't let this face change your face. In this day we're at war. That's why I've left your inheritance to charity. Because I want you to serve in an army against greed. I want you to serve as the CEO of your own family one day. If life is unfair, change your family story, son. Your disadvantages are a myth created by you and only you. And in this family, we don't believe in myths. We have faith in this family. We have hope in this family. We have ambition in this family. We have excellence in this family. We have integrity in this family. And we don't listen to the beliefs of others because we listen to our family and we follow our family's ways, son. I'm not perfect. I'm your father. I love you.